But yes, we are back in the world of Idavoll. Last session where we had our initial session 0, as well as kind of dipping our toes into the world. Our party has met up in the small town of Drake Mound, where they all came to help out a local farmer by the name of Sturkin to safely guide him to Valgard, capital of the Kingdom of Leyrid. And yeah, they all met up. They got heckled by some Swiftcloak Guild members, but they easily scared them off with some great rolls.
It was amazing.
It was awesome.
Very good, very good. As you are beginning to make your way out of town, all of a sudden you hear a voice shouting from the side, "Wait!" And from off in this direction, put over here, a human runs towards the group looking horribly out of breath and as if she's run a marathon to get over here. Tove, you would immediately recognize this woman as Nora, your cousin, who has come running up to you guys, and she takes a moment to catch her breath. Wait, Tove, wait.
Did you run all the way here from the farm? That's a really long way to run.
Yeah, almost. She straightens up, she kind of stretches out a little bit. Tove, listen, I don't think you should go. And Sturkin is kind of looking very confused, like, what in the world? Who is this lady?
And Tove is kind of like, yeah, I'm doing the adventure. Tove kind of looks back at everybody else and kind of steps a little bit away from the group to talk to her cousin, and she kind of says, Nora, I've been wanting to go for some time, right? I mean, you can't just expect me to stay here forever.
I just worry about you, and it's dangerous out there in the world.
Well, I mean, I know it is, but I mean, and I'm really appreciative for all you have done for me and giving me a home and letting me stay with you the past year, but I've been wanting to do this for a while, and there's really nothing here for me. I mean, what, am I just going to continue to be a farmer for the rest of my life?
Oh. I suppose you're right. And she... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no. Tove just kind of, walks over to her and puts her hands on Nora's shoulders, and she's like, I'm going to be okay. I promise. We're just traveling, and then I'll, maybe I'll come back. I won't be gone for that long.
Well, as long as you stay safe and maybe come to visit after a while.
I promise I will.
And with that, Nora, gives her a small smile. She pats her on the shoulder, and she looks over at the party behind her at this odd assortment of all sorts of people, and she seems a little confused at some of the party, especially this bird. She's not sure she's ever seen something like that before.
Yavari waves.
Julia also gives a little wave.
Gives a very awkward wave back before
talkie finger guns.
She focuses on Tove and she pulls her in for like this really big hug.
Aww.
Says, "All right, just stay safe, and I'll see you later."
I'll write to you when I'm in the city. And Tove kind of, hugs her back a little bit awkwardly because she feels a little bit, awkward with everybody standing there kind of watching this interaction. And then she kind of, makes her way back over to the group.
And I almost said Yavari for some reason. Nora steps back and just gives a nod and a small little wave, and Sturkin looks back at Tove between everyone else and is like, "We good? You alright?"
Yeah, Yeah, we're good. We should probably get going.
Alright. He kind of urges his horse forward, and guys are finally off. If you continue along down this road, it's very well worn. It's very obvious that this is a fairly well-traveled road. Though it seems no one's really on it today other than you, as the only the major sound you hear is mostly the clop of Sturkin's horse's hooves on the ground and the wagon wheels as they roll along behind. And yeah, you guys just continue on, and is there maybe anything you are free to chat amidst yourselves, or strike up conversation with Sturkin if you'd like?
Yulia pulls out the lute and just casually just plays a little no-nonsense song, just kind of improvising to fill the sounds, fill the silence.
Narshella's casting kind of an annoyed look at Yulia, decides to break the silence, and he's like, so like, why are you even selling all of your stuff in the city if you live so far away?
Oh, well, I have a couple of friends who live out in the city, or close enough to it. And, I don't know, I suppose it was a good opportunity for a bit of traveling. It's not often I get to go far beyond Drake Mound.
I see. I mean, I guess that makes sense.
This seems to be quite a large caravan for helping you sell eggs in the city.
Oh, well, I myself do not carry eggs.
What?
I'm
say eggs. I don't know what he said.
Tove just raises her basket in the air. She's like holding it in one hand, and she's like, "I'm the one with the eggs."
Oh, my apologies. I was too distracted by the delicious eggs that Tove is carrying.
Yulia then kind of just jumps in with a, so what exactly are you selling? What do you have in here exactly?
Oh, mostly just an assortment of crops. My family and my kids and I, we grow many different things, and he kind of gestures over the wagon, and you can see there's like bundles of wheat and hay. There's a couple of boxes of what appear to be like green beans of some sort. There's some corn in there. Really just a whole bunch of random bits and bobs and veggies that look quite fresh and delicious. I think
Narshella's kind of looks at Yulia out of the corner of his eye. He's got his hood pulled tight around his face, and he says, What did you expect the farmer to be selling? Little bits and pieces of human bodies? I bet he's got them tucked away underneath there, just waiting to grab you.
I mean, Nars has a point. We don't know if this man is a smuggler or not.
Sturkin looks oddly between them and
it's like, who have I just hired?
Says, well, if that's what you'd like to think.
Yulia looks at Nar and just gives a little casual smile. It would make this journey more interesting then if it turns out there was more than just food hiding under all the stuff.
Turns out he's a necromancer. Just skeletons pop out of him. It's been had.
Yeah, just as like a little friendly reminder, I guess y'all are free at any time if you want to investigate his cart further. If you don't trust what he's saying, you're more than welcome to let me know, and you are welcome to roll for it. Just as a reminder.
Narshella's is going to come up behind Tove for a minute, and he's going to kind of poke his head around and be like, "What about you? You're not scared, are you?"
Oh, just kind of jumps a little bit.
Oh.
And the eggs sort of rattle around in her basket, and she's like quick to kind of like pull them to her chest, and she's like, no, I'm not scared at all. In fact, I am very excited for our journey. And she just keeps walking forward.
This poor girl.
I am prepared.
And instead, she's going to make her way over to Yavari and take an egg
Oh.
and hold it out to Yavari and
Did you-
ask, care for an egg?
You know, I am kind of hungry. Maybe
You
I'll
can
save
take
it for later.
Just eats
So
the whole thing.
Yavari is like, kind of grabs it suspiciously, and she's like, well, what do you want in return for it?
Nothing. Just thought it would be a friendly gesture.
Okay. Thanks.
Narcellus turns to look at Arca and he's like, do tieflings eat raw eggs?
You never know.
Arca shrugs. He genuinely has no clue.
It's like,
Maybe if we become buddy Nars, I'll let you in on some tiefling secrets.
Yeah, maybe if you remember how to use my full name.
Nars is nicer, you know? More simple.
It's catchy.
It is catchy.
I agree.
You're gonna catch something.
oh, these hands.
Looking forward to it, kid.
Oh my.
Yulia just kind of turns ahead. I like this one. He's very feisty.
Feisty.
Feisty? Oh, you feisty.
He is adept at intimidation.
True. Those
Yes,
those fangs gave those cloaks quite a bit of a fright. So you must be pretty good at tearing down people when you need to. Don't you?
Yeah, but not for good reason. Anyway, how long are we gonna be on this road anyway?
Oh, quite a while. I imagine even if we make a few stops, we should get to Valgard by sunset.
I'm bored already.
I'm bored already.
We just started.
Is my music not entertaining enough? I take requests.
Oh, I've got a request alright.
Oh, and what would that be?
Oh, just thinking about where I'd like to show you that you can take that lyre and put it.
Oh,
Why are you
Oh.
so hostile?
so angry.
I think Nars needs a snack. So
They
Tove
just
reaches into her basket
need a Snickers.
and tosses him an egg.
He holds the egg in his hands and he just like crushes it between his fingers and
Ew.
the yolk's
Wow.
running down.
Wow.
My
Like,
token of
Harsh, man.
my token of friendship.
What token of
So
friendship?
harsh.
Arca
Uh-oh.
gasps.
Oh.
You made Big Bird gasp.
Shit.
How dare you? Why would you do that?
How could you?
He's like clearly agitated. He's like, look, I'm not here to be your friend. We're here to do a job, okay?
Just because we're not here to be friends, that doesn't mean we can be somewhat friendly. Maybe a little polite.
I have no reason to be polite to a tiefling like you.
Oh.
Oh, my, oh, my, oh, my.
Yeah, what is that? What is that supposed to mean?
Exactly what it means.
Alright, drow.
Fantastic.
That's right. I'm a drow, and I'm so far above you that I don't even need.
All right.
Alright.
I think everybody needs a snack.
Everyone, sit down and eat your eggs.
Yavari cracks open the eggs and just eats the raw yolk.
Ew.
Ew.
Poor Arca.
She's so angry. So heated.
Sturkin just doesn't even know what to do in this situation. He did not really anticipate such
Hostility.
yeah. He's just very silent, just kind of tugging the wagon along as you all come across this like little babbling brook up ahead, and it's rather quaint and peaceful, even with the bickering between everyone. Directly ahead of you, there is a small bridge that seems to go over it, and what appears to be a very old campsite. As even from across the river, you can see there's the remains of a campfire and perhaps a couple odd bits and pieces laying around. But there is a path that leads northward to your right. Yeah, you see there's a wagon parked across the other side of the bridge with an oddly purple roof. As Sturkin guides the wagon and all of you across the bridge, I'm just going to drag you all over here.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's
We move as a
traveling.
Very
unit.
violent.
It's fine, it's fine. But as you draw close, you can see there's a horse grazing alongside the wagon, just sort of relaxing from having to pull this thing along. And next to the wagon, you see two figures are standing, chatting between each other. There's what appears to be a female satyr standing there holding a staff that she's somewhat leaning into. And beside her stands a female earth. Did we agree on Genasi or Ganassi? I don't quite remember. Either way.
Genasi? I've always
I read it as
assumed
Genasi.
Yeah.
Right? Same. But you see they're just chatting between themselves, but as they hear the clickety-clack of wheels across the bridge, they both perk up in interest, and immediately the female satyr comes out to greet you all with a big grin on her face. Oh, travelers! I wasn't thinking anyone would come this way this early in the morning, even though it's a little late in the morning, probably almost noon at this point.
Oh, okay.
None of our business.
Regardless, she seems very happy to see other people on the road. What do you do?
Yulia, being probably the more sociable one, takes a closer step to the satyr and just raises her hands like, "Hello, good day. How are you? How are you doing?"
Oh, I am doing lovely. Thank you for asking. And oh my goodness, I love your hair. As she like reaches up to touch it, but like stops herself as she's like, oh, that's probably like an invasion of personal space.
Yulia does like noticeably kind of like leans back as she sees the hand coming towards her, but she still like looks. It's just like, okay, this is fine.
Oh, but where are my manners? My name is Autumn, and this is my friend Atienne, as she gestures to the Genasi beside her, who gives a friendly grin despite looking like a rather imposing figure. She's incredibly tall, well over 6 feet tall. She has dark, kind of earthy colored skin that has cracks running through it. And through the cracks, you can see these small patches of what appears to be glowing yellow gems. And she's covered otherwise in mostly leather and cloth armor. And despite such an imposing figure, she warmly smiles to the group and offers a nod of her head. But Autumn will continue. I've been so excited to come this way towards Drakemount. I've heard that it's such a cute little village, and I've always wanted to like pet a cow. I've heard they are like the cutest things ever.
Oh, they really are. They're honestly such gentle creatures, and
Yeah.
they're just so peaceful to look at, and sometimes even sit with.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I've heard. Oh, but while I have all of you here, could I perhaps interest any of you in some magical potions? I
I
would offer
knew
you
it.
like some magical items, but I just sold the last one of mine
I
to
knew
an
it.
adventuring party the other day, and I
Oh,
just haven't had a chance to restock yet.
So you were trying to sell us something. Okay.
Narshellus
Great.
kind
Of
of
course.
leans into Arca and he's like, "We don't have time for this. Oh God, what are you selling? Just tell us. Just what is it?"
Oh, I already said magical potions.
Okay, that doesn't tell us. What do they do? Why are they magical? Like,
Well, see, that's the whole thing. I have no idea.
what?
that's what makes them magical.
What
That
do
is
you
a
mean
poor
you don't
business
know?
plan.
Yulia kind of like leans back close to Yavari, kind of tilts her head and whisper, "Is that actually a thing? Do people just make potions and not know what they do?"
Oh yeah, all the time.
Oh,
Oh.
oh dear.
No,
You should see the crazy parties in Idfu.
Oh.
No, you
We'll,
see,
we'll talk more later about that.
you see, a friend of mine is the one who makes these potions, and I just sell them for him. And it's a mixture of, I don't remember what he said, but I know he said something about, oh, they're not really that good, so you can just sell them for like 20 gold a piece, or, well, 20 gold.
20 gold?
20 gold?
No, 20
Yeah.
silver a piece. So,
Okay.
I mean, if you want them, I'll give them to you for like 50 silver. I got like 3 left.
You try it
okay,
first
so
and then I'll pay for it.
these potions are definitely stolen.
What?
What?
I can't believe you'd accuse me of such a crime.
I mean, you don't know what they do. You're trying to pawn them off, and then you have, like, your tree friend trying to be the muscle for this operation. You know, I don't usually agree with the drow, but, like, this is kind of shady.
Real quick, I would like to ask if I could do an intimidation check, because he would like to be like, all right, these potions are obviously stolen, so I'll give you a little deal here. Give us what you have left, and we won't take them from you.
Oh.
Oh.
Taffy's like, listen, I don't know them. I'm just here for like on a contract.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Right, and what am I rolling again? Just a D20.
Intimidation. That's fine.
Oh, right. That's on my character sheet.
But Durkin, meanwhile, is again very uncomfortable. He doesn't even know what's going on anymore.
14.
Ooh.
Autumn, meanwhile, looks at Narshellus, and both her and Atienne are very much pissed off. I mean, they've gone from warm, friendly, smiling faces to glaring daggers, essentially, into the half-drow. Autumn straightens up, even though she's really not all that tall compared to most of the party. And she just gives a huff and a roll of her eyes and says, listen, how about you continue on your way and I won't have to teach your little punk a lesson.
Little punk.
Taffy's like, oh, baby.
Watch yourself. Watch yourself, Satyr.
Narshellus is just like, yeah, I'd like to see you try.
And Sturkin will kind of stand up and like raise a hand and says, all right, that's enough. We need to get going, otherwise we're going to get there after nightfall.
Can't wait to see your wanted posters in the city.
Can't wait to see you locked in jail.
Taupe just kind of has this, like, knowing, almost secret smile, like she knows something that she's not gonna say. and starts walking and just kind of motions everybody to follow her. It's like, let's go, come on. We have to get going.
The eggs say we must go.
Follow the eggs.
Follow the eggs.
Exactly.
Sorry, on earlier, did you happen to mention what color the remaining potions of what they look like?
I did not. So there were three potions sitting on this like little shelf on the side of the wagon, or are sitting. One of them is kind of a very light blue color, almost kind of reminds you of the color of like the ocean with a small shimmer to it. There's another that is a deep green, and the third one, you can't seem to tell what color it is. It's very dark, but you're unsure if it's the color of the glass or the color of the liquid inside.
Okay, Yulia just kind of makes notes of the colors, and are the bottles all the same shape?
Just about. I mean, they're all about the same size. They're all round, almost cylindrical containers.
Okay, so Yulia kind of makes a mental note of at least the shape and the similarity, and thinking if this is all that's left, then there's probably more out there.
And up ahead, you see a broken wagon on the side of the road. Yulia, due to your time in taverns and being around people, though you are not a member of a guild yourself, you do recognize some of the symbols that are on some of the crates on this cart. One of them being that of the Emerald Alliance, which is a very well-known trade guild. Their symbol being that of a gem surrounded by floral leaves that just encircle it kind of like a circle. Usually it's green and gold, but these are just stamps on crates in simple black ink. So you can tell this is a cart that was meant to deliver supplies to somewhere. Probably Valgard, maybe Drakemount. Yeah, there's a symbol of a raven head, which you know to be the Dashing Ravens, which is one of the best known delivery guilds on Tenedia. So you make the connection. This was their cart, delivering goods for some of the other guilds and maybe some other people. But there is no sign of whoever drove this cart. So, as you guys walk, and you continue a little down this pathway, trying to follow the spots and blotches of blood on the ground, Arca, you immediately notice that you feel as if there's eyes on you all of a sudden, and thinking quickly, you grab Yulia by the arm and pull her backwards as 3 crossbow bolts land into the ground right where she was standing.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
And all of a sudden from the trees you see
There's the ambush.
figures appear.
I
You see
knew it.
now, looking, there are figures that just tried to shoot at you guys. And,
Oh, that would
This
explain. I
is
picked
what
the
happened.
picked the wrong tree is
That's
what I
why we needed to leave.
did.
Oh,
Listen.
We don't stick our noses where it don't belong.
yeah.
Listen, we gotta, you know, they're just, hardworking bandits.
And then
Oh.
roll for initiative. Yeah, a 12 just hits.
Oh baby, oh baby, give me that.
Oh,
ammo.
baby.
Oh baby. Oh man,
Oh,
that 2
boy.
sneak and the 4 piercing.
Sneak for nice.
Oh yeah, I can't. I keep forgetting. I don't know if stealth gives me an advantage or not. Oh, stealth does give me. Oh, okay.
Let's see. All right, so then I go to the orc bandit here. They are going to take their crossbow and try to make a shot against Arca one more time here.
Oh boy.
This is
22.
22 hit, Arca.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that
Rip
19.
Orca.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
I'll take
Don't
that as a yes.
I'll take it as a yes.
All right, so Arca, you are going to take 6 piercing damage.
Fun.
And then, yeah, I would like to have him cast Witch Bolt on the guy hiding between the 2 bushes in front of me.
All right, yeah, go ahead
Yeah.
and
Just as a reminder, go ahead and
yeah, go ahead and
that.
post that.
Does that hit, man?
I wonder if it hits. Yeah, that hits.
Might be close there.
So- Excellent. All right, so you do 9 damage, and that was this guy here, and he is going to run up to Narcellus and take a swing. Oh, I think an 8 misses.
She sees
Sorry,
this
man.
bandit try to take a swing at her little drow friend,
Mm-hmm.
and she also kind of just takes into account all the other bandits. So I think what she is going to do is, sorry, I'm taking a look.
Oh, you're okay.
I think she is going to cast Chromatic Orb to the bandit that is right next to Narcellus?
Yeah, you
Narcellus, got it.
Narcellus.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna cast Chromatic Orb to the bandit that is standing right next to him.
Excellent. Okay. Oh boy.
And I think she's also going to choose the poison.
Ooh, love it. All right, so go ahead then. And in your character sheet, if you go to the core tab,
Okay.
is it down there? Oh no, it's not there. That's fine. What is your? Sorry, I'm on your sheet. Don't mind me. 4. Okay, so go ahead and roll d20, and then we're gonna add 4 to it, and that's gonna be your roll to hit. So you're rolling to see if your attack hits right now.
Okay, roll just 1d20.
Yep.
19.
19,
Woo!
20, 23 absolutely hits. So go ahead then, and you're gonna roll 3d8.
Nice.
Oh gosh, this poison orb you're flinging at this bandit.
11.
Nice. And then that was the one next to Narcellus?
Yes.
Excellent. All right, so I would like for you to describe to me what happens to this poor bandit.
She honestly, he was the closest target, and I'm thinking in my head how she would do this. I imagine the orb kind of floats over the cart, and she's like, "Okay, time to put my spells into action to see what I'm really about." So she, with all her might, with both hands, like flings this like ball of poison arcana straight into that man's face. Very unceremoniously, but it dives right into his chest.
Nice.
And the acid just bubbles.
He just has a
Excellent.
hole where his chest is.
Bubble.
Ugh. Excellent. Well, yep, down that bandit goes, and just soon a puddle of poison and just gross. All right.
Soup.
Bandit soup. Oh my
Damn.
God.
Awful.
Truly. All right. All right. Well then. All right. Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn? You still have 20 feet of movement. I don't know if you have anything you can cast as a bonus action.
Don't
Mm-hmm.
I think for right now, she is going to stay put and watch the
Alright.
battle.
All right, excellent. All right, then that brings us to Tove. What is
Hello.
Tove doing?
So
What is-
Tove is just so what is Tove doing? Hanging out where she is. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Sacred Flame. So let me put that information in there. And I'm gonna and Tova's gonna go ahead and cast that to the bandit that is right, like the closest to Arca.
Okay, so this guy over here.
Yeah.
All
Give me
right. So,
1 second.
let me know when you're good.
Yeah, so I just click on the little thing in the thing.
Yeah, so you clicked on it. So, yep. So they have to make a dexterity save, otherwise they will take your 2 radiant damage. So let's see what they get. Rolled an 11, just
Ooh.
barely misses, but
Ugh.
regardless, you summon your sacred flame and it burns into the bandit's skin and seems to singe off some of their clothing. It's uncomfortable, but they seem to otherwise be all right. All right, and then would you like to move? Any other things you'd like to do during your turn?
I think I'm just gonna. That's gonna be my turn.
All right. Excellent. All right, Arca, you have been shot at. Someone got melted by poison. You got shot. What are you doing? What's Arca doing?
I think I'm gonna go ahead and say that Arca rages.
Oh,
Oh
here
no!
comes the spicy bird.
All right.
Angry
Please
just
waiting
like
for it.
roars in the roars into the aether.
All right. Please roll a 1d8 for me.
No.
1d8.
Yup.
Okay.
Roll on your rage table. 7.
7.
Oh.
Excellent. All right, but yeah, so as you move Arca, there is this area around you that is difficult terrain, and essentially what that means for everyone else is that when you move through this terrain, it will cost double your movement to move. So rather than 5 feet, each square is like 10 feet of movement, or will cost you that much.
Oh, by the way, make sure that the aura is set to everyone can see.
Oh shoot.
Yeah,
Is
because
that
a lot of that stuff defaults to only GM. There you go.
Okay. There we go.
There we go.
Excellent.
And that affects everybody, not just the enemies, or is it just the enemies?
It is unfortunately. Or wait. Oh no, it is just for your enemies. Oh, even better. So yeah, all you guys are fine.
Thanks, Arthur.
You're welcome.
Excellent.
Arca.
Now you can try and get past the bird now.
Right. So you rage. So what's Arca gonna do with that?
Let's see.
Getting angry.
Yes.
Hopefully, at some point, he'll explain.
Maybe.
You get an
just-
inky.
There is no explanation. There's only rage. That is your explanation.
I just want his explanation to be angy.
Angry.
And
You get so angry, magic just does what you want it to do.
We love it.
Arca is basically Yeah, he has a vendetta against this orc now, so
Oh boy.
here's boss music as Arca charges them.
Oh
Dude.
yeah!
Great axe in hand.
E1, yeah, E1 M1 intensifies.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah. All right. So go ahead then, and you said with your great axe.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So go ahead and click on your great axe in your attack table on your character sheet, and you will roll to attack.
Like that? Was that it?
Ooh.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Two
yeah.
strength with 2 crossbones.
Just a very, yeah, it's just very low roll.
Oh.
Unfortunately, an 8 misses. So as you charge towards this orc, she appears to be ready for you as she quickly sidesteps your strike, and you just end up swiping into the tree behind her.
Decimate the
Dang.
tree.
Would you like to do anything else with your turn, Arca?
I think that will be it for now.
All right, Ragey Barbarian. I don't know why these numbers keep suddenly changing. Okay, so now we move on to our half-elf bandit over here. Or wait, no, where? Oh, there's Yulia. I was like, for
Where'd
some
she
reason
go?
I thought Yulia wasn't there for a second.
Please,
You were
I'm not
just-
here. Don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me.
Yulia hides behind the horse.
Yeah, right. Oh gosh. Okay.
Can I just say, I love that Sturkin is doing nothing.
No, Sturkin is like, I'm not a fighter. You guys can have at it.
Just handle this.
Yeah, exactly. Go. Okay. Cool. Okay. All right. So then so this bandit here seems to not want to get too close to anyone yet. So he is going to take a shot at you, Yulia.
Oh
No.
Oh no.
Oh, it's fine. Is it fine? It's probably fine. Oh, shoot. It would probably help if I type this, right?
I do that all the time.
Oh.
It's a 13 hit.
Uh-oh.
Yulia,
The
did
census
you
is
die?
out.
Wait, oh please. Oh, did I? This can't be the end for me already.
Oh
No!
no.
No, that's what they're rolling to land the attack.
Yeah, that's not the damage.
So what's your armor class?
12.
12.
Oh.
That does
But
hit.
it does hit.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
Oh,
not like this.
not like this.
Oh my goodness. I promise you're okay.
Be gentle.
Okay, maybe not. You take 8 piercing damage
Oh,
Oh
as they
god.
level their crossbow at you and fire.
Oh god. It's okay. That's okay.
Don't worry, we have eggs. We can heal you.
Always the eggs. Always the eggs.
Always
Preferably
the eggs.
not uncooked. I don't know if that would help.
Oh
Power
wait.
of uncooked eggs.
The power of uncooked eggs.
So how do
It's
I?
up.
Where do I type so it shows I took the hits?
Oh, you did.
Oh, it did.
You did type it. Yeah, just like
Oh yeah, because I it's the bigger box, right?
yes. So you did
Okay,
do
okay.
it right. It's just like
Oh okay, because I didn't see it on my tokens. I was like, wait.
that's fine. Do you
Okay.
see it now?
No, it still says 18 out of 18 for me.
On your yeah, it's so weird. I
Well,
don't know how to get these tokens to work.
As long as it actually shows, I'll just make a note that I have 10 health. But not a whole lot, but that works.
That's okay. All right.
Healing.
All right, perfect. Then that will be it for that bandit's turn. And then it moves on to this guy over here. How is he doing? He's doing all right. I think someone shot him earlier.
It's like, where did this even come from?
No idea where it came from.
confusion.
But seeing Arca charge after the orc over here, He's going to draw out his own sword and come up behind Arca.
Oh, gets advantage.
No.
So as he charges forward, suddenly the flowers and the vines all like shoot up and wrap around him to impede his movement. And angrily he starts to try and chop and cut at these vines, but he doesn't seem like he'll be making headway anytime soon.
Skill issue.
Alright, and finally we come to Yulia, who's just been shot. How you feeling?
Ouch!
Ouch.
Yeah.
Kinda hurts. Kinda hurts
Yeah?
a little too much.
just a smidge.
Just a little, yeah.
Okay, so I've been trying to think about like what I've been wanting to do. Wait, hold on. Can I bring up my character sheet? No, come on, please.
I
Okay, here we
do
go.
have a quick question. Sorry, didn't mean
Yes.
to interrupt.
No, that's fine.
When you cast a spell,
Mhm.
you can't use that spell again. And you're
Oh no, you're more than welcome to use it. The only thing it uses when you cast a spell is it will use a spell slot. So if you happen to run out of spell slots, then you can no longer cast any spell.
You can only cast cantrips, right?
Correct, yes. Because those don't require spell slots.
gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, as long as you have spell slots, you can cast any of those spells you want.
Okay,
Gotcha.
so you said we can move and take an action, right? Just
Yeah.
do spells count as an action, right? But not the cantrip.
It depends. I think they should say in their description,
Okay.
what it costs. So I think most spells are actions. There are some that are bonus actions, and same goes for cantrips.
Okay. Let me double check something real quick before I make my final choice.
I hope chat's having a good time over
Oh,
there.
they are. They're doing great. They're like, oh man, Arca's the front line.
Yeah, unfortunately, Arca is about the only front line we have.
The entire front line is perfect.
That's
Yeah,
all the front line you need.
It really is. Just one Angie bird.
Exactly. The spicy wings.
Spicy wings.
The spicy wings.
So, like, spicy buffalo?
Yeah, spicy buffalo wings. Exactly. Listen,
Yeah.
you don't know what
Okay,
you're gonna get when
so-
Arcala rages. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. So the bandit that tried approaching Arca
Mhm.
is focused on him, right? So his back's kind of to what his back be to Yulia.
I mean, more or less, he's more trying to just get his way through these vines and all this other stuff
Okay.
that's growing around Arca.
Okay, and the one, I don't know how to make the circle indicator thingies, but the enemy above the orc, yeah, that one. Is he hidden? Is he hidden from Tappy's point of view?
I don't think so. Like, I mean, there's some leaves in that, but he's not. At this point, they weren't particularly trying to hide from you guys after they launched their ambush.
So
So
all
you
so
can see him.
So all three of them are at least in Tappy's line of sight, right? I
Field
have an
of
idea.
shooting. Excellent. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this one might be a little hard to see because she's kind of got this little rock there, but otherwise, yeah.
Wait. So okay. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and cast Fairy Fire on. I clicked the chat bubble icon to put it in the thing, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, if I'm reading this right, I can put a light, basically like a here, this person's here, and if someone attacks them, I'm reading the last part. Any attack roll against the affected creature often has an advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature often can benefit from being. Okay, so if someone attacks them while they're affected by fairy fire, there's a bonus, correct?
Yes. So it looks like they have to succeed in a dexterity saving throw. Otherwise, objects and affected creatures shed dim light, and any attack roll against them will have advantage if the attacker can see them.
Okay, so I will go ahead and use fairy light on the wait, which one do we say that can't really see well?
This one.
Okay, so I will cast fairy light on the orc.
Okay.
So for
now
that spell save DC, are you adding in what's your charisma modifier?
Wait, what? Where am I looking for that?
Oh, on the the core tab on the very far left, your charisma box. What number is in there?
The 2 or the 15?
The 2. Okay.
2.
So your DC should actually be 14 because your proficiency is 2, your charisma bonus is 2, and you get a 10 baseline.
It's kind of weird because it is showing as 12.
Oh, it's showing as 10. Oh, it's 12. Okay, maybe it's 8 plus all of that. Oh man, I'm not on my spellcasters. I don't know how I can't see what my calculation would be. Yeah, I think it's 8 plus stat modifier plus proficiency. So it should be 12.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know why it's coming up as 10, but yeah, it is 12, so that's fine.
Okay.
All right, so now that actually goes in a 20-foot cube.
Ooh.
So
Sparkle
are
the
you
Arca.
just trying to, like, center it on the orc?
Yeah. Oh, okay, so then it'll light everyone up in the general area.
Excellent.
Okay.
Basically, yes. Let's see if I can make a cube that big.
It's like heat vision. I can now just lock onto my target.
Exactly. I'm helping you, Taffy, because you're next. So
Taffy needs the help.
And then what color light do they? Or wait, actually, I have to do dex saves for all of them now. All right, so I will start with the orc. Let's see, what is their dexterity? All right, so all right, so the orc's dexterity save is an 18, so unfortunately she does pass.
Damn.
So she is not affected by your spell. Next, I'll roll for this guy here. 19. He also misses.
Dang, they're just...
I will roll for this one. Rolls a 17.
Where are these rolls? I know. Why do the bandits get these rolls?
Right?
I'm weeping!
I could have used that 19 earlier when I was investigating the damn campsite.
I know, right?
Yeah, so unfortunately, as this mystical light emanates out from you, Yulia, and kind of takes the shape of almost little like fairy orbs that begin to dance and spry around as they sort of focus on the bandits. All of them kind of notice immediately and very easily apparently swat them away and cast them off before they have a time to really latch on.
As if it's a bug.
Yeah. All right,
See, look,
well,
you're just eating all the good rolls so that they don't use them to murder us later.
half-elf bandit here, he's still not looking great. He's got an arrow sticking through his chest at the moment. Seeing Arca retreat and the ground still like churning and twisting with all the plants and roots and everything, he decides it's probably a better chance to stand his ground and take aim with his crossbow, and he is going to shoot for Arca here.
Damn. Coward.
Coward.
Damn.
Oh.
Oh, he shoots and it's a whole wide miss.
It's the blood loss, guys. It's the blood loss.
Yeah, he's not doing too good. His aim's shaky, and yeah, that's just a whole mess. All right, and then
You're the
immediately
rage
following
bird.
him, right? So immediately following him is our last standing bandit. Also not looking too hot. He's got burns across his chest. I think he was also shot earlier by something.
Excuse me.
Being so close to Arca, seeing him move away, he seems to get frustrated, and he hacks and slashes his way through all of these plants and makes his way up to Arca to swing with his sword.
What an idiot.
He's doing his best. All right, listen.
So he's very frustrated
look,
at this point.
Chat
And
was
he just-
calling him out, so he was like, "Challenge accepted."
He just watched his teammate just completely miss his shot. He is embarrassed.
He's like, "I'm gonna have to make up for this embarrassment."
Exactly.
Alright, does an 18 hit?
Oh, I think it does. Arca's armor class is 14, I think. Yeah, 14.
Alright. So finally, he's gotten his way through your rage field and is going to make his attack here.
Angry stabination.
You're right. Very angry. He's gonna get a solid hit on you as he swipes and does 5 damage, but since you are raging, that will be reduced down to 3.
Alright.
So, those 3 hit points you just got healed. Gone again. Alright, and then that brings us back to Yulia. You saw Arca chop down the one bandit. This one's clawed his way through the roots to attack again. What are you doing?
Couple of choices, couple of hits. Which one fired at me?
Gosh, I don't even remember.
I think it was this one right here.
I think it was the half.
I think it was. Yeah. That sounds right.
Which one am I about to slaughter?
Which one am I about to ruin so far? Anyway, but actually, no. Julia, once again, is still feeling bad that Arca is taking all the hits. So I'm going to put that down. And they're going to use Thunder Wave at the bandit that decided to approach Arca. And basically knock him away.
All right. So
Now-
15-foot.
Oh, and they also
That-
take
so-
they also take damage. No, wait.
That also affects Arca, I think.
Wait,
Oh,
doesn't it?
does it?
Yeah, each creature in a 15-foot cube
does.
originating from
Just boom.
That would also affect Narcellis and Yavari. So.
Oh wait, never mind. No, wait, no, never mind. Never mind.
It's too late. It's done.
I thought we were friends!
I just hear this explosion, like thunderclap from all the way down. I was like, what's happening down there?
Yeah. But no, I will allow you to not cast it.
All right,
Okay.
then.
Please do not kill me.
Please do not kill me.
Okay, well, what my plan B?
have 0 constitution.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's just a
Yeah.
con save. It is easy.
That's fine.
That's fine.
No.
Dude, half the party, no big deal.
Julia said if I'm going down, I'm taking every single one of you with me.
Yeah.
Remind me later to switch out that spell later, because
I am the party.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm not the party.
It might come in handy later. You never know.
That's true. If you ever get isolated.
Yeah, right.
Actually,
Right.
okay, yeah, you know that's a good point. Then I will go ahead. Probably this is. Actually, never mind. Wait, I might want to use that later. I'm wondering about thaumaturgy. Can I use it on somebody else? Since Arca is closer, basically right next to me. Can I use it on Arca?
How are you wanting to use it?
Okay.
'Cause I know you can kind of do like a couple of things with it, I think. Unless you want to post it in chat. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I
It's
know
like-
they list a couple of things, but like alter the appearance of your eyes for 1 minute. So can I alter Arca's eyes so they just look like basically put the fear of God in them?
Oh.
I love it.
You know what? Sure, why not?
As
I'll,
if him being a massive bird does not already put the fear of God in them.
I'll give Arca maybe advantage on their next attack if we get that far
Yeah.
for doing that. Because why not? Sounds cool.
Yeah.
Alright, then is that it for you? That uses your action.
Okay, then that will actually move her back. Wait, that's not good. I will move her back kind of just 1 step behind, so she's just kind of out of range.
Okay.
Slightly.
And now since you did just move out of his melee range, the bandit, he is going to be able to take an attack of opportunity against you.
Oh.
Basically means he kind of gets a free chance at attacking if you are okay with taking your chances.
Never mind.
Alright.
I think
That's
you have
okay. See,
to.
we're learning.
Yeah.
We're teaching you guys. Yeah.
Now, to note, you can run circles around him, and that's fine. It's whenever you leave his threatened range is when that's
okay.
Whenever you leave like the 5 feet immediately around
Yeah.
them.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever their melee reach is.
Alright, so then Yulia is just gonna stand their ground with Arca.
Yeah, I think it's an action, unless you're a specific race. Like it's an action to do a withdraw action, and that lets you get out of range without taking an AOO.
Yeah. Alright, perfect. Then we come back to Taffy. And
Oh
his
baby,
safe little tree.
I'm a listen, stranger danger. I'm gonna shoot this half elf.
Alright, go for it.
Oh baby. Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh gosh. So you take your aim, you fire, and it goes a little wide, even though this half elf is a sitting duck. It must have been the wind.
I fired and then I missed, and then I fired and
You
then I
know,
missed.
the half elf was kind of wobbly, you know?
just the art of pain foo. I'm just so hurt. I'm just gonna dodge your attacks.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And now they can try and spot me if they would like.
Nah, we'll skip that for now.
Okay.
He is, they're not doing hot. So,
Okay.
I don't
would
think
have
they'd
seen.
notice. Alright, anything else for you?
Nope. I'm just gonna stay in my safety tree.
Stay in the safety tree.
Save the safety tree.
Alright, Narcellis, you are up. What's our half-drow boy doing? What's he thinking? Oh, you
Sorry,
are
I
muted,
realized
by
that
the
I
way.
was muted.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pit half elf against half elf,
Oh.
Oh.
and he's actually going to run at the half elf target, and he's going to draw both of his sabers and try to get in a hit.
Ooh. Alright. So go ahead and make your first attack.
Okay, how would I do that?
Just a normal attack roll for your first one.
Hold on. I'm looking
you're good.
for it.
Yeah, it should
Oh,
be
like
in-
the dice.
yeah,
sorry,
it'll
I'm
just
stupid.
be. That's okay. No, it's just in your attacks and spellcasting. It's gonna be a saber, not offhand. But the other one.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Nice.
God damn. All right. Just for the hell of it, go ahead and roll your offhand saber as well. Just that's fine. Yeah, you hit them. They're no matter what damage you do, they're dead. They were at 1 HP. How does Narcellis finish off his rival half elf?
Honestly, I feel like it would be very quick. So one saber would probably stab them in the shoulder to hold them in place, and the other would just like slit across their neck.
Oh,
Love it. Ooh,
nice.
brutal.
With that, they
Efficient.
crumple to the ground. What was that, Rana?
Efficient.
Yeah.
Efficient.
Yeah. Listen, we know who the oh god, what's the word I'm looking for? The superior half elf is now.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. All right. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
What's available to me other than movement?
That might be about it, because I don't know if you have anything for bonus actions.
1 second. I'm doing a quick check.
You can, if you want a suggestion, you could move here and set up flanking for Arca.
Oh,
Yeah, you know, do that.
nice.
There you go.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
So, yeah, so basically now with flanking, whenever you are flanking someone, those who are doing the flanking will get advantage on their attack rolls.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Which basically you just have to be on like opposite sides of a target.
Okay, I did not know that. Now I know.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm learning.
Alright. And with that, Yavari is up next.
I think Yuvari is just like ready to take a nap.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, all 3 of them are dead. Whatever, we're surrounding this poor human bandit.
Poor guy.
And Nibbles is getting hungry. Let's do this.
Oh.
Gotta feed Nibbles.
Yeah, gotta feed Nibbles.
Gotta feed Nibbles.
So she's gonna cast Eldritch Blast on the human.
Excellent.
Go ahead and put that in there.
Alright. So yeah, go ahead and roll to attack, and that should be in your attack and spellcasting box.
If Yavari kills this human before Arca gets to,
Insult to injury.
I
Do I
mean-
press the? Do I just press Eldritch Blast, or what do I press? Sorry.
Yeah, it should. Let me pull up your character sheet real quick. Hold on.
as much as I'd like Toad to get her egg cannon.
Egg cannon.
Yes, an egg cannon.
Oh my
One day.
god, perfect.
One day.
One day, the egg cannon. Artificer?
Make a ranged. Make a ranged.
I may have to
No.
set up your Eldritch Blast thing, but let's see. Go ahead and roll a d20, and then you're gonna add your spell modifier, which would be 4. I think, right?
Ooh, just roll 1 d20. Or hold on. On a hit, the target takes 1.
Yeah,
hold on.
because you have to roll to attack.
Yeah,
first.
yeah. 11.
So 11 plus 4, so 15, which does hit.
Oh boy.
So go ahead and roll the 1d10.
6.
All right, how are we doing it? How do you kill this
Oh.
bandit?
Oh no, Arca.
Yavari, behind Arca and Yulia, goes, Duck! And
Duck, where?
Duck down! With both hands, Anima, this very, this black covered Anima, just shoots from in a thick beam and just goes straight for his chest.
Damn.
Just dead.
She's not aiming. She's just like, I'm tired.
Listen, if I just wipe out the entire upper half of his corpse, I don't...
Like, duck down!
Oh my gosh.
Eldritch.
and he dies right in front of Arca. Sorry, my
Arca
man.
slow turns around.
The last thing this bandit sees is the look at Arca's eyes before being blasted.
Eldritch
That's for
bird.
Big Bird. Bird is the word.
The last word.
The last word. Bird is the last word you'll ever hear.
All right. Well, with that,
NBA
you guys have killed all the bandits.
Woo!
Congrats on your first combat.
That was fun.
Nobody died except the bandit.
Except
Yeah.
that.
Can we loot their corpses now? You hear Yavari
Sure.
mutter under her breath.
You are more than welcome. Yeah, you are now out of initiative, so you are free to move around as you would like. And yeah, if you would like to loot, let me know.
No.
Can Yavari loot this guy, the first guy she killed?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. It's like dibs, dibs, dibs.
Dibs.
Give me a gold.
I'm trying to find my loot table here. All right, yeah, go ahead and roll a d12 for me.
D12. Oh, never mind.
No.
Never
Never
mind.
mind.
He has a crumb.
Look at this thing I got.
A crumb for nibbles. You hear a little squeak in Yuvari's hood.
Gosh. Yeah, so you rummage around and check all his pockets, and you don't find anything immediately. But pulling out of one of his pockets, you actually managed to find 3 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Hey.
I
Food
will
for
just
nibbles and some
pick
pocket
me.
change.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alright. Ooh.
Nice lunch money.
Yeah.
I can buy an apple with this.
Hey. Alright, so yeah, so what's everyone doing? You know, combat has settled. You all can take a breather, relax a little. Taffy, what are you doing up there?
Well, Taffy's just gonna get out of the tree.
Finally.
So I'm tired of this tree.
Yes.
This tree has been good. It's
It
kind
has
of
been a friend.
goodbye, safety friend.
Aw.
Just kind of walks down, puts his hands on his hips, just standing next to Tove. Just looking around. Good thing these bandits weren't using any of the Padlock Guild's equipment, or this might have been a little more tougher.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tree was a good idea.
Oh yes, it's my favorite. My trees are my favorite.
Yeah.
Nobody suspects being in a tree.
You're gonna have to teach me how to like climb someday.
Oh well, might interest you in some padlock patented into climbing claws.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm so dead.
Alright. Well, like I said, you guys are free to do whatever you'd like. Or you can loot all the rest of the corpses if you'd like.
I'm actually was going to ask if Marcellus could loot the orc.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice, because like he's already probably looking very worse for wear. The fact that they've been standing in Anima for about an hour. But we're gonna go loot the orc corpse.
So give me your
Excellent.
stuff.
Let's see.
Don't you think we should look for identifiers of who they are?
No.
And if they belong to a group?
Nah.
Nah.
Where's your
Was
sense of adventure?
Was there anything else of interest in like the turned over caravan? I mean, there might be something good in there.
There
Since
were
we're
more
here.
crates that we didn't open. I only opened one, and I found some wolves.
Yeah, I mean, you are more than welcome to look through it.
Oh.
All right, and then Narcellus, trying to.
Just for reference, combat is about 1 round, so when everyone takes a turn, is about 6 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, combat goes quite speedy.
Do what, Starna? You said my name and I got confused.
No, it's okay. Sorry, I was looking. Go ahead and roll a D100. 67.
I'm a little disappointed it's not 69.
Close.
So close.
So close. All right. Let's see. 67. Okay. So you rummage around in the orcs' things, and you find. I'm just trying to grab the description. You find attached onto her belt are a couple of potions, and you decide to grab the 2 of them. One of them, you're fairly certain by the red hue, is a potion of healing. The other is kind of like a light beige color, but you are not sure what it does. But you get it.
So tempted to drink it.
Well, let's find out. Glug.
Oh my god.
I'm just putting.
You're
this
turning
in
into
here.
our satyr friend from before.
Perfect.
Yulia will actually go over to the half elf and actually she is interested in seeing if there's anything about them that indicates if they're from a guild or something or another. So they're gonna check this one.
All right. Go ahead and I'll have you roll a D100 as well as an investigation check.
Okay, so I'll roll my 100. I think I did that right. Yeah. Investigation.
Excellent. Okay. All right. So yeah, so you go ahead, you search the half-elf's body. You don't find anything that resembles any sort of guild crest. So you're not sure if maybe they just didn't have anything with them or they're just not part of a guild. Could just be some run-of-the-mill bandits. as you're searching through them, you do find 5 gold pieces in one of their pockets.
Ooh. Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Then can I move them back to the crates? So, because now they're just kind of like, okay, what else is in here that obviously, since Tova's there, they're talking to Tova. Obviously, if they were just hanging out with this carnage, they figured something was interesting in here that they're gonna expect people to take a bait, which we did, or I did. I'll just say it. This was my fault. I will accept that, but I don't know. Something's weird about this whole thing. So they pull out their dagger and it's just like, let's open the rest of these and see what exactly what was left behind here.
Hey, all right. So you move over to the cart, intent on prying open what is left of the untouched crates. Meanwhile, Arca, are you doing anything at the moment now that you've calmed down from your rage and all the plants and all the roots have just receded back into the ground and it's all calm once more?
Yes. Arca does calm down from his rage, wipes off the blood, puts his great axe away, and he figures, well, he may as well loot this bandit over here in front of him. And so starts like rifling through the pockets and all.
Excellent. All right, go ahead and roll a 1d12.
1d12.
Yeah.
Oh.
3.
Oh, we.
Excellent. All right, so you rummage around in his pockets and you manage to find a single gold piece, and you also pull out what looks to be a very worn and very used deck of playing cards.
Nice.
Yeah. Doesn't appear to be anything special about them that you can tell at the moment.
We can gamble that 1 gold coin into many
You know
gold
how to play
coins.
slapjack.
Okay, he pockets all that. Good stuff.
Yeah. Excellent. All right. So as you all loot the corpses and some of you kind of have begun to gather around the cart, probably also interested in what has been left behind, Starkin approaches you all. It seemed during combat he was mostly back with his horse, trying to keep the animal calm as it was very much freaking out at the sounds of battle going around. And he clears his throat to kind of get everyone's attention. If I may suggest, perhaps it's best we rest here shortly. I'm sure some of you could use it.
Sounds lovely.
That sounds lovely.
Definitely need a little nap after that.
Yeah, poor Yulia over there got winded.
Yeah.
Anyone got bandages? My arm might be bleeding a bit.
It's fine. I know this is setting us a little behind schedule, and I apologize. I certainly did not expect this much trouble on the road. But I know of a farm that we should be able to stay for a night if we need to, and I will be sure I compensate you all fairly for your extra time.
Oh, now that's what Taffy likes to hear.
Sounds good to me. A few gold pieces won't hurt.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, with that, then...
I think Narshala wants to do something.
Oh, no, that's fine. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was trying to see what the Anima thing did, but it's fine. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
There's another little thingy on my character sheet.
Oh, all right.
Do we crack open these crates?
We would, but it is 3 in the morning, and
Oh.
unfortunately, we must wrap this up for the night.